What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today I'm here with a car that's not really supposed to be driven the way I'm driving it right now or throughout this entire video. So this is the Aston Martin Vulcan AMR. So this is pretty much a race car. Now I just wanted to say, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you enjoy the content, please subscribe. Help me reach my goal of 250,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It is probably impossible to reach because that's a lot of subscribers in such a short period of time, but I really do hope that you guys, either way, you know, subscribe to the channel, obviously, if you enjoy what you're seeing here. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So this race car that I'm using right now, I want to turn into a drift car. So I don't think there's a lot of cars that I've done this to on the channel. There's a few of them. I don't think there's a lot of them. The one that pops out into my mind is the 599XX Evo because it's the fastest car in the game and I wanted to try to see what it was like. I wanted to turn one of these into a drift car. So yeah, I really do wonder if it's possible, and if so, what it'll handle like. As you can see right now, it's a little bit more difficult to slide. I can get it to oversteer. It definitely has the power to get that back end out. With this thing on race tires, and it's just, it's built to grip, pretty much. So there's absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to actually properly drift this thing right now. So that's why it'll be interesting to see what sort of build can I slap onto this thing. What sort of modification options, whatever, can we do to get this thing to be a drift car. So again, it oversteers a little bit now because I'm forcing it to with the handbrake and everything. But this is literally just a race car. This is the way this thing drives normally. And you can see it's like super grippy unless I force it to go sideways like that. Right, now that we're back in the festival, let's have a look and see what this thing is like. What can we do to this? We can change the engine to a racing V12 engine. I'm going to keep the standard engine that's in this, 6.9 liter V12 if I remember correctly. It's a big old engine, this. It's a big old engine. It already makes 820 horsepower. It weighs only 1,360 kilos at the moment as well. We could take this thing and turn it into all-wheel drive. I don't really want to do that, to be completely honest with you. When it comes to tires, we can have some different race tire compound, I guess. I mean, it's literally the same. This is telling me to add... Okay, it's weird because it's telling me to add these tires onto it that make absolutely no difference whatsoever. They could have just not have had this at all as an option. It literally does nothing except for take 10,000 credits away from me. I'm gonna go with the off-road tires. I feel like it'll allow a little bit more slip. As for our tire width, I'm gonna keep it standard the way it is now. I will, however, change my track width for the front and the rear. Like so. I'm also gonna go ahead and see. Oh yeah, we definitely. I knew we weren't going to have the option to have drift suspension on a car like this, but I will get rally springs and dampers because then I can fully customize everything. I think I probably would have been able to before, but I think with the rally parts on this thing, I'm pretty sure I'm able to get a little bit more angle in my steering. So yeah, that's why I wanted to add that on. Anyway, let's pretty much upgrade everything to as high as it goes. Everything to race spec here. Makes 989 horsepower, weighs 1,153 kilos, and it makes 900 Newton meters of torque. It's quite light. It's quite light. I think I need... Yeah, I don't know how this is going to handle right now, but obviously less grip, more power. I feel like it should be easier to get this thing to oversteer. But yeah, now we come down to our tuning and what we actually need to do here. So I'm gonna go and mess with this thing and see what I can do. Right, now that we've done all that, let's go into our design and paints and see what can we actually do to this thing. Obviously, I think visually we can't really change anything onto this car like that. However, we can change it to just a full solid color here, which looks kind of sick. If I go into like a nice purple, it just has a lot. Look at the amount of carbon fiber on this thing. It's nuts. It's actually so much. If you go with something brighter in color, you can see so much carbon fiber here. Obviously, we won't have the original design that's on this thing like so. has anyone made actually anything interesting for this? That's what I'm going to look at right now. Not really. Red Bull livery? That'd be kind of interesting to have. That would be kind of interesting to have. Pop a Red Bull livery on it. What's it look like? So I feel like a lot of people that do these sort of designs, they make them look really, really good. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks great. It looks really, really good. I like it. Take the whole, what, back end? Oh, okay, so it's only that bit there. Oh, that's actually kind of sick. That is actually kind of sick. What about the front end? Does it lift up or what? Oh, I don't think we can do anything to the front end actually. Oh, yeah, we can. Never mind. Sick. Okay, I like this. I like this. Then we can explode everything if we really wanted to. Okay, cool. Let's go drive this thing. I want to drive it now. I feel like I've done enough eyeballing. Right, it is snowing as well. Okay, so the front end, the brakes on the front are not. Look at the brakes on the front. That back end is so happy. Oh my god. It really wants to go sideways. It's not happy that it's doing this though. But it's very much possible to slide. Okay, it's a little bit fast. It's a little bit fast. I feel like it still has a bit too much grip. Just a tiny bit too much grip. However, I was drifting in like 4th. Right, let's take this thing down a hill and see what it's like. Come on, let's see if I've made any difference here. Obviously, like usual, I can't really hold that much angle. The back end does have a lot of grip though. Okay, I've spun it. That's okay. I'm trying to drift a race car here. I have to play with the throttle so much on this thing. Obviously trying to get it not to spin out, so I need to be really gentle with the throttle here. The only reason why it's so quick to spin out is because of that steering angle. Like I can't have like a huge amount of angle when I'm sliding around, because I know I'll just end up spinning out because I won't be able to catch myself with this thing. Even with the change in the caster and the toe and camber, you can see like it's just a tiny bit. Tiny little mistake and you spin out immediately. That's why this is... It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I'm just trying to let this thing slide slowly down the hill. Here. Yeah, it's so easy to spin out. It definitely does not have that front end steering angle to help me out. But I have pushed this quite a lot just to see what its limit is. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one more run down the hill, because right now this one was like a little bit sloppy and obviously I spun out a couple times and all that. Let's take it down the hill properly now. Try not to spin out and then see if I can get a much better score than that, because that was pretty bad. Especially like I said, with all the mistakes that I made. Okay, let's try this again. And try not to spin out this time. And try to do a solid run. Gentle, gentle. And be very gentle with the power. Again, I can't make this thing have massive angles, so I need to be careful with that as well. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm a little bit close to the inside here, but again... Not bad. I am controlling this slide. Ooh, almost spun it there. Almost. Come on. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. As much as I didn't want to spin out this one, it was gone. I couldn't do much there. I just sent it a bit too hard. Okay. It's actually so hard. Like, this is a proper challenge. Turning a race car into a drift car. Okay, okay. Not bad. We're now fourth. Send us all the way out. 412,000 points. It is not a terrible car. Again, once you get used to not holding massive angle with it, because obviously, like I said, the whole steering angle thing, it's pretty easy to slide. It's pretty easy to slide. And it looks good too, especially with the slivery on it. The main reason why I wanted to build this thing specifically was because in the festival playlist, this is the car for the 80% season, or the 80% completion for this season. So that's why I wanted to just have a go with this thing and see what it would be like if I just turned it into a drift car. So this is what we're working with here. I honestly just cannot wait for the Mercedes, the Hammer. I just want to play with that. That is something that I've been waiting for since the start of the whole update and all that stuff. I've spun it again. I sent it so hard. Yeah, it's definitely noticeable between this and something with more steering on, something like a proper drift car or something like that. It's a massive difference. So it's just power and weight on its own definitely isn't enough for something like this to pretty much change its characteristics completely. Like it needs proper suspension for it to be able to be pretty much a drift car. So yeah, that's what we're working with here. Anyway, I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you like it, comment down below, and also subscribe if you want to see more. But that is pretty much it. Again, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.